My name is Aaron Thigpen. Y'all may have seen some of my videos, may have not. Well, today I'm going to do a twist. I want to talk about something that I seen on TV today. Today I watched a show of Dr. Phil, and it was talking about marriage couples. Now I'm going to take it a step further. You can look at this as well as far as people that's in relationships, or people that have been broken from a relationship. Now, the average relationship breaks apart for several reasons. One, financial. Two, differences that is not resolved. Another issue is lack of freedom, verbal, physical, or mental abuse, or lack of compassion. Now, see, the problems with this is that most people are quick to end a relationship due to lack of freedom more than they are to anything else. The reason why I say that is because it is evident the average couple breaks apart today most so is because they can't go out as much, but they forget that when you got a family, you're not going to be able to get out as much. That's some families, some parents who don't get out until their kids are teenagers because there's bills, there's things that got to get done around the house, there's issues amongst the household as well as issues with the outer family. That's overlooked a lot. Some people, for the most part, break up because of financial reasons. Most of the time, it's one person working, and that one person is pushing everything into the household, and the other person feel it's not enough, so they try to find better. And for some cases, it's emotional, mental, and physical abuse. Now, for the most part, when I say that, the first thing you come up in your mind is that a woman is being abused or being treated worse. Sometimes it's not completely the case. A person can perceive as a person pretty much working night shifts and is pretty much not as energized in the day to help out with some things, but is able to help out with a few things because they're exhausted. They may say, okay, that person is not showing me compassion. Not saying that it's upon them to remind them, but in a sense, if you see that your partner is having trouble, they're taking separate the difference from work and home, it's a good thing to be a partner because a partner helps remind that person, bring them back down to earth. Take them to the side. Hell, plan a date. Do things that going to help that person realize, hey, I need to focus more into my family rather than focus into my job, which is stressing me, causing me to forget about my family. But at the same token, as far as the worker needs to also realize you have a family. You have to set aside time. Yes, you got bills. Yes, you got stressors. Yes, your wife might want a new car. Your girlfriend might want new earrings. But at the same time, they also want that time. That time is more valuable than something you can buy that can break or be lost within months or years from now. Now, take a step further. I realized from my personal experience this past year about how I had a family. The family separated into three parts. I tried to date two women after the relationship was over. And each woman I saw things in that I couldn't be comfortable being with. One woman, she was clingy to the point where she pretty much would, in a sense, stalk me when I'm out with my friends or eavesdrop on all of our conversations. Another woman, what she would do is try to build evidence against me, as well as whenever she got angry, she did certain things out of spite and wouldn't admit to it. But yet, all three of these women were perfect women, from as far as making sure the house is neat, making sure I had something to eat. They was there, but what they lacked was one woman, the first woman in question, Yes, we had 5 children in one household. Yes, it was stressful. But your friends can be your worst enemies at times in a relationship. If your friends like you better before you was in a relationship, they would say and do things that would cause trouble. There was times she would go to them in confidence, and certain friends would come back and tell me something she said in a more direct way. Oh, she's tired of you, or she doesn't want to be with you no more, or you're getting on her nerves. All you're doing is putting her down. Maybe that's not all what she have told them, but that's what they're getting out of what they're saying, what she's saying, and redirecting it towards me, in a sense, to think that it's going to help. When really, what's going to make that other partner feel is that they're pretty much telling someone else that you're getting ready to leave me. So I'm in the dark, but they're in the light. And then they go back and pretty much anything I said, they pretty much kept twisting things around and made things a little bit frantic for us to even, be strong. And it would even, some of them would even try to cause drama. Oh, did you see this on his Facebook? Oh, did you see this comment he made to this person and stuff like that? Which caused more trouble. Made it seem as if I was hiding something. But by saying that, it's best to keep your friends out of your relationship. Period. If you can't tell that person, your friends, nice stuff about your partner, if all you have is negative to say, keep your negative comments between you and your partner. Because your friends can form a wedge, whether you see it or not, bigger than what you think. And as far as, the other 2 women, the things that was going, pretty much right and wrong. One woman, she was, like I said, she was very clingy and kind of a little bit possessive in a very weird and creepy way. But the problem was that she could not respect space. And you could miss somebody for a few minutes or whatnot, but if they're at their job and you're constantly calling their job and stuff to see where they are, you can cause them to lose their job. So heads up, women, try to do that. If he's not answering and he's at work, that means 9 times out of 10 he's busy or he can't get to the phone at that moment. Everybody hates it when someone calls their job. With the third person, the main situation that caused things to plummet was spitefulness. I would notice, for example, that was a little ornament on my back door that was meant for good luck for babies or whatnot from my youngest daughter, mother's family. And I kept it there because I liked it. It was, something decorative, and I liked the meaning behind it. And out of spite, this woman, who I thought was not a spiteful person, showed me her first act of spite on her first day in my house. She took it off of where it was hanging and rubbed her feet with it and threw it away. Next thing you know, she told me that my cat went to a shelter, or got adopted by somebody, when her daughter told me the truth that she brought it to the shelter. And her daughter, to the day she left, did not back down off her words. Never bring a child into what's going on between you and somebody else, and never do anything out of spite. If you want to keep your relationship strong, be 100% focused with y'all 2. Even if y'all break apart, if those kids are involved, or if y'all still feel like y'all can try and make it, try and make it. Life is too short to have regrets. You don't know if things are going to work out or not. How about try it and see if it works out or not? If it doesn't, at least you know you tried one last time, rather than wondering what would have happened if you tried. Well, thank y'all for listening. Again, my name is Deron Thickpen. I'm going to have more good advice for y'all tomorrow. I'm going to try to make this 2 times a week video thing where I pretty much talk about different things. Tomorrow, my topic will be something I'm going to look at the news rather than Dr. Phil, which was pretty much what I was talking about today, because I felt it was more needed to be said than anything, because it's something that I'm going through, as well as I know a lot of males and women are out there that's going through. What I say may not only reflect towards males, it might reflect towards females and vice versa. So take that advice, live with it, do yourself right.